things are very, very difficult in the country. There are high price of commodities in the markets. Everywhere is different, very hard. But do you know why people are complaining, why people are unhappy? It's because their focus is not on the Lord. Their focus is on the load. Now, when your focus is on the Lord and not on the load, the Bible says He will give you rest. Because He said, come unto me, you that are labored with heavy laden. That means when a man is labored with heavy laden and you refuse to focus on the load, that heavy laden, you refuse to focus on the load and focus on the Lord will give you rest. That is why David said, where cometh my help? My help cometh from the Lord Almighty. Your help cannot come from the east, neither will it come from the west, neither will it come from the north, neither will it come from anywhere. Do you know sometimes that place you put your focus on might be where the disappointment will come from? A lot of people have been disappointed and confused. A lot of people have failed because their focus and everything is not on the Lord but on the load. And when you focus on the load, get ready to be disappointed. It's just a matter of time. But the Lord said, the Bible said, they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. You know, remember, they that wait upon the Lord, they will renew their strength. They will walk and will not get weary. They will run and will not get tired. Their strength renews. When you focus on the Lord, your strength is renewed. But when you fail to focus on the Lord, you will get tired of waiting. You will get tired of focusing. They that wait upon the Lord. That means they that wait upon the Lord. The word wait is also the word focus. You can see equate it with this word confident, having confidence on something. When you have confidence on the Lord, you're able to focusing on Him. When you have confidence on the Lord, you're able to waiting upon Him. I've not seen a man that waited upon the Lord that get disappointed. You cannot be disappointed when you focus on the Lord, when your faith and your hope is anchored on Him. A man that was waiting for another man to help him, he was waiting to the extent that he was at a particular point, a place for 38 years. He was focusing on the Lord, he was focusing on the people, and nobody was able to help him until the Lord came. So in that situation, always allow the Lord to surface. When He surfaces in that problem, He changed protocols, He changed situations. He's a game changer. He's a game changer. Remember, Jesus came to him where he was waiting for man to help him, but man could not wait to help him, and Jesus came. Will thou be made whole? Will thou be made whole? And she had to remind Jesus that for 38 years I have been waiting for man. For 38 years I have been waiting for man, and I discovered that I have no man. So focus on the Lord and not on the load. Hello? Focus on the Lord and not on the load. A man was at a particular place begging. His focus or his hope was on man. Anytime man passed, they would throw 1 or 2 naira for him. They would throw small money for him, and he was feeding on that particular money. Yes, he needed it, but there is something he needed more than that particular money they were giving him. If his leg was intact, he wouldn't have been there to beg for harm. If his legs were intact, he wouldn't have been at that particular beautiful gate begging for help. But thank God for what Peter said. Man can disappoint you, because he was hoping to receive money from Peter. Every day they brought him at that particular beautiful gate. His expectation was not to go home with his 2 legs intact. His expectation was to receive money from people. But that day, game changer came through Peter. And any man that goes in the name of Jesus cannot be put to shame. Peter said, I don't have this thing you have been expecting from me, but there is something I have, which is Jesus. In the name of Jesus, rise up and walk. And the man stood up and walked for the first time in his life. What am I talking about? The Bible said, and for the first time in his life, he entered into the temple. I don't know what has restricted you not to enter into the place of your preeminence. I don't know what has stopped you from moving into the place of your upliftment. I don't know what has restricted you from going into what God has prepared for you. Today, silver and gold I do not have, but what I have is in the name of Jesus. Rise up and walk into that particular place of your preeminence. Walk into that marriage. Walk into that business triumphant. Walk into that particular thing God has established for you. That thing God has set for you. No wonder the Bible says, arise and shine, for your what? Light has come. Remember, Jesus is the light of the world. And when Jesus steps in as the light, no darkness comprehends him. No darkness can comprehend him whenever he steps in. So probably the man was there because of one thing or the other, but Jesus came through Peter as the light, and immediately light shone on him. His leg became intact. That same Jesus yesterday, today, and forever. He cannot change. But do you know the problem we are having today? We always focus on the load and not on the Lord. Today I pray for you. Receive grace to rise. Receive that grace to walk into the place of your preeminence. Receive the grace of God to be exactly what God wants you to be. One thing I know, God never created failure. He deposited potential as a man. I'm not saying challenges will not come. I'm not saying troubles will not come. But when all those things surface, focus on the Lord and not on the load. That is why people are unhappy today. That's why people are falling prey in the hands of the devil. Because all their focus are on man. Man can fail, but Jesus cannot fail. Man can disappoint you, but God cannot disappoint you. He's bigger than that mountain. He's bigger than that challenge. That is why he said to Zerubbabel, who is that mountain before Zerubbabel? Who is that mountain that is bigger than my God, that stands before Zerubbabel, to stop Zerubbabel from excelling in life? I don't know the state of limitation the enemy has imposed on you. Today there is a grace in the house. Today there is a grace in the house, and that grace is here to lift you up. That grace is here to change that situation. That grace is here to turn things around for your sake. That grace is here to make things better for you. Only if you can focus on him and not on the Lord. Psalmist said, I look towards the east, west, and look towards every angle of life. I could not see help, but my help only cometh from the Lord Almighty. Don't let your help be truncated because you are focusing on the load of your problem.